Thruxton is notoriously difficult to get any bike set up, and we've made it more rideable after Ulton Park, but the bike here is moving around quite a lot. And we started off with quite soft rebound, and the bike was kind of weaving but was actually driving. Now the bike's just stepping off bumps. It feels somehow more secured in some ways but worse in others. So I think it's about finding a balance, sort of just a happy compromise. Changed the gearing and did a few modifications to the suspension, and the bike felt, you know, quite good as I think we're going to get it. But I was having some strange slides, is the best way to describe it, and the bike stepping out for some reasons, and it's wearing in some really weird ways, and I can't quite weigh it what it is. So we're going to have to take it along to the Pirelli people and see what they've got to say about it. So it doesn't feel like second. I'm going to change up into fourth just before there, and then into fifth. And I think I certainly come back 2, but I may even come back 3 for that, because it's like, it's kind of that's it, where it's all in between gears. And then a short shift going through the chicane, up one just before there, stay in that gear all the way around there, come up another gear dropping down the hill, stay in that gear around there, and up in and into top.
So that's the issue corner, isn't it?
So if we only get 5th up there,
yeah,
that means that's second.
What's happening here then? You're not in second there.
Well,
if you're in second there, you don't want to go first.
No. I think it'll just be
just roll through there.
Just roll through in second gear, yeah. And then I think that'll still be second and third, but just lower down the rev range.
Yeah.
As it was, fourth was brilliant through there, but it won't be quite as brilliant. But it's not. All the acceleration is done from there to about there, and this is all about just momentum. You don't do any real acceleration there.
So maybe a second here through, or be pulling up into third there.
Yeah, second all the way through there.
Second all the way through.
I still think you'd short shift, because as you come out of that corner, it opens out onto not a straight, but it's opening out. Right. So you don't really, when it's drifting out, accelerating hard. You don't, particularly if you had a quick shift, it wouldn't be so bad. But having to back off and change gear while it's drifting out isn't. It might not be. I'll just have to suck it and see. I eased off for a bit and just to sort of see what was going to happen next. Yeah. And it didn't get any worse, so I pushed on a bit then and caught him back up. But where you really needed it was out, is it Village? Yeah, you've got that double left and then Village, and then you start dropping down the hill.
That's quite greasy.
Yeah, I had no traction at all.
Yeah, mine was, and everyone was left sixes.
On the brakes, I was making up loads on the brakes into the chicane. But like, you can only do it so many times.
Catcher, it was getting past, it was so tight.
But I couldn't get with him. You had to be right on the tail, coming out of church to get a good draft, to get the toe, to get the pop, you know, to pop amongst them. But I was like 50 yards, well, 50 yards, 20 yards, maybe 10 to 20 yards behind, something like that, going up the hill, and I'd close them down to nothing. But what can you do?
I tried a couple of times to run that, try and get round them, and get in front of them.
Well, through the left it was fine.
Yeah, but when you tip right,
yeah, well, you carry the throttle out the left and you drive hard, and then you kind of sit it up, and the revs kind of die off a bit as you pick the revs as you sit it up, and then you drop it to the side, the revs pick back up again, and you drive hard into the corner, and then you ease it off as best you can, and you sort of, but even then the front's like, it's not nice.
Things to
They're going to get them somewhere between here and coming down into church.
Well, Mike Edwards is making the move on them. He puts a big one. Fry has to go around the outside. He's not going to do it that way around. And if anything, that's going to let Chris Northover come back at him underneath the... it's like Piccadilly Circus out there. But it's Mike Edwards that's got the run in. Here comes Northover around the outside. He's almost on the grass. He gets forced wide. Gilbertson didn't get a two-bit run. There's Gilbertson, though. He comes through underneath Northover, and this is going to be a showdown at the chicane. Spike Edwards has got it. Darren Fry just builds up with the momentum out of the slipstream. He goes around the outside. Kenny Gilbertson on the inside. Spike Edwards breaks. Northover comes up the inside. He's surely not going to make that one. He runs Darren Fry out wide. Northover with a superb manoeuvre. Now it's all about the drag to the flag. Kenny Gilbertson cuts to the inside, but Chris Northover looks like he's got it covered, and it's Northover that heads it towards the line and takes a superb victory. Chris Northover, well, what a move into that final.